The royal family has always been embroiled in various complex and public issues, but one of the most fascinating sagas in recent years has been that of Prince Harry and Prince William. As tensions between the brothers have reached a new peak, the fallout has taken on an unexpected twist. A desperate plea for financial assistance from Harry, which has been angrily rejected by Prince William. Harry's latest crisis, a period marked by increased media scrutiny, public criticism, and ongoing legal battles, has led him to turn to his family for support. In particular, Harry, whose ventures outside of the royal family have faltered in recent years, is reportedly facing a financial strain. Despite his significant wealth, Harry has found himself in a precarious situation, needing financial help to maintain his lifestyle and fund various projects that have yet to pay off. But Prince William, who has long been seen as the heir apparent and a stabilizing force within the monarchy, has refused to come to his brother's aid. The request for financial support came at a time when Harry was already dealing with mounting pressures. He and his wife, Meghan Markle, had relocated to California, hoping to carve out their own niche in the world beyond the royal spotlight. However, while their celebrity status afforded them attention and opportunities, it did not necessarily guarantee success. Harry's ventures, such as the Archewell Foundation and his book deals, have not lived up to expectations, leaving him facing the reality that his new life may not be as lucrative as anticipated. The refusal from Prince William is not merely a financial matter. It signals a deeper rift between the brothers that has been growing ever since Harry and Meghan decided to step back from their royal duties. Their decision to leave behind royal life was viewed as a betrayal by many, including some members of the royal family. In the years that followed, Harry and William's relationship has been strained, marked by public disagreements and private tensions. Prince William, who had always seen himself as a steadfast representative of the monarchy, felt his brother's decision undermined the family's legacy. He had long been the recipient of the heavy responsibility of carrying on royal duties, and Harry's departure only served to magnify the divide between the two. Prince William's refusal to help Harry financially speaks volumes about the current state of their relationship. There is no doubt that William's decision was a deliberate one, driven by a sense of frustration and perhaps even resentment towards his younger brother. Having assumed the role of the future king, William is keen to maintain the royal family's image and stability, both of which have been significantly impacted by Harry and Meghan's actions. The financial request, coming at a time when Harry and Meghan are attempting to build a brand around themselves in California, was seen by William as yet another attempt to maintain a lifestyle that is not only self-created but also largely detached from the traditional responsibilities and roles of the royal family. William's rejection of Harry's request for financial assistance has also sparked a broader conversation about the brothers' differing roles within the monarchy. Prince William has always been viewed as the more traditional and serious member of the royal family, taking on responsibilities that come with his future role as king. He has, to an extent, become the embodiment of the royal family's continuity. On the other hand, Harry has chosen a more unconventional path, one that is not always aligned with the expectations placed upon him as a member of the royal family. His decision to step away from royal duties and live in America has been controversial from the start, and it has become increasingly clear that the divergence between the brothers is not just about a difference in lifestyle but about differing visions for the future. Harry's attempts to justify his actions, moving to America, pursuing a career in media, and speaking out on issues like mental health, have been met with a mix of support and criticism. While some applaud his desire for independence and his efforts to shed light on important causes, others see him as a figure who is attempting to capitalize on his royal status without fulfilling the responsibilities that come with it. William, for his part, has been seen as adhering to the more traditional path, prioritizing royal duties and the public image of the monarchy. It is perhaps no surprise, then, that Harry's request for financial assistance, seen by some as a reflection of his inability to manage the transition from royal life, has been rejected by his older brother. The rejection has also shed light on the broader financial dynamics within the royal family. As members of the royal family, Harry and William both enjoy substantial wealth, but their financial situations are also deeply tied to the roles they play within the monarchy. Prince William, with his future as king on the horizon, has a greater level of financial stability. He benefits from the sovereign grant, a public funding system that supports the monarchy. On the other hand, Harry's post-royal life has been more financially uncertain. The deals with companies like Netflix and Spotify, which were initially seen as significant wins for Harry and Meghan, have faced challenges. Furthermore, their financial independence is limited by the need to maintain a certain level of public interest and media attention, which can be volatile. While Harry's financial troubles are certainly a factor in the rift, they also underscore the deepening divide between the brothers. The rejection of Harry's plea for help serves as a signal that William is not willing to enable his brother's actions, especially if those actions undermine the royal family's reputation. It is also a reminder that, while both brothers were once united by their shared family legacy, their paths have diverged significantly. The fallout from Prince William's refusal to help Harry financially has been widely discussed in the media, with many speculating that it may have further strained their relationship. Some believe that this refusal, while harsh, could ultimately be what is needed to encourage Harry to fully distance himself from the royal family's support and move forward with his own life. Others argue that it could be a bitter blow to Harry, who may find himself more isolated than ever. As the brothers continue to navigate their complicated relationship, it is clear that their bond, once solid and built on shared experiences, has fractured in a way that few could have predicted. Prince William's refusal to offer financial assistance to Harry is more than just a family matter. It is a symbol of the broader tensions within the royal family and the difficult choices that come with trying to balance personal relationships with the expectations of duty and tradition. In the end, this rejection may mark a decisive moment in the ongoing saga of the Sussexes' post-royal lives, a turning point that may determine just how far